Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. We're about to get into this, guys. Um, this is a tough situation that I'm about to talk about, and we're gonna keep it all the way real. And I'm gonna be honest. Um, it's some negligence. Someone is going to be. I feel like more the police are. We're just gonna get into it, guys, and it's gonna be Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Y'all, I'm my internet has for some reason popped off, but I'm trying to get it back on. But we're gonna start off right here. Hey Christine, hey Kendra, how are y'all today? Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. And if you want to share me out, share me out. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. I hope you guys see me. I hope you guys see me. I was having some technical difficulties with my internet. It just all of a sudden popped out. But thank you guys so much for being patient. Y'all know, like when you're trying to get a message out, the devil is also for my internet to reach I don't know what happened, but I hope someone is here. I hope someone is here and is listening. Is anyone's here say present? Anyone is here say present. Um, I'm gonna have to do my live like this tonight, guys. I don't know what happened, but my internet just all of a sudden popped off. I don't know why my internet didn't come back on, but hey, King Chris, I can't even see King Chris. So if you guys want to come on, y'all can come on. We're going to go ahead and get into this, guys. As you guys know, I have reported earlier. Now it's working. Hold on just a second. I hold on, y'all. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to I'm going to connect back to my computer in just a minute. All right. This is it's just crazy. Um, how do I kick myself off? Hold on, y'all. Okay, Christine, thank you for being present. Um, hold on. Like I'm gonna have some patience. Um, there you go. Okay. All right, y'all. Jeez. Okay, y'all. So we're about to get into this now. Before I get started, before I allow my guests to come in, guys, as you guys know, I reported earlier about this 15-year-old girl. Her name is Ma'Khia Bryant. She was shot and killed by the police. Video footage, body cam footage of the young girl's death has came out, and seems that the girl was the aggressor in the situation, and it led the police to a life or death situation because she was going to stab someone. Now, a lot of people don't know Ma'Khia's story, but I have found some information on what led up to Ma'Khia's death and why this incident happened and who should really be at fault. We're going to talk about all that. Who is really at fault about on concerning Ma'Khia's death. Before I invite Christine and Chris on the screen, because that's who's coming on. We're going to do a conversation about it. Before I invite them on the screen, cam video, and I am going to show you guys the body cam video, and it's going to be the slow motion of it. And then after me, Christine, and Chris get on the screen and talk, I'm going to let you guys listen to what led up to this incident, because that's what we get. This is what I needed to find out. I needed to find out why this girl was acting in such a rage. She was so enraged that she didn't even hear the police tell her, hey, what's going on? Put it down, whatever he said. So I found that out in so many ways. I didn't understand that. So I'm going to show that information, show this body cam video, guys. I do not own the rights to this, but I am going to show it. And maybe YouTube may not monetize this video, but hey, I'm going to do my due diligence and making sure that this make sure that this young lady's story get out and what is the truth behind this, because a lot of people just know that the police shot her, but we don't know what led up to this incident, this fight, and why she had a knife and things like that. I know a lot of people feel like the police is guilty for shooting and killing her, but he was left with no choice. He didn't know she was 15. Let me just say that. Let me say this. He did not know she was 15 years old. He did not know what happened prior to this incident. He got a call saying to come get her, come to the scene because someone is trying to fight me. That's all he knew. And then when he pulled up, there's a situation where someone's pushing down someone, going after someone with a knife. So, and then you see her you're going to see the body cam video. I'm going to go ahead and get it up. I'm not going to, we're going to see the slow motion, and then we're going to see what led to this. We're going to listen to what led to this incident. That's what we have to get to, because we just can't have an empty story. I can't stand an empty story. I got to get the whole situation. And me being who I am, y'all know I got to go through. Y'all know I got to do my due diligence, and I have to go through and figure out what caused this baby to react the way she reacted. And so here is the body cam video. Oh, this is not it. I'm sorry. This is the body cam video, guys. I'm about to show it to you. And y'all tell me what you think. Like I said, I do not own the rights to this, but we're going to watch it. Okay, guys, so this is slow motion. This is slow motion. This is in slow motion. As you guys see, she knocks down someone. He didn't know what was going on. You know, he got a call that said, and I'm not taking up for the police. I'm just saying what this when someone pulls up to a scene like this, what is and with someone with a knife, and you say, hey. Now you see her charge this girl with a knife. And it's not a girl. We're gonna this is a grown woman. Catch that. And then she got shot. Okay, guys. So that is the body cam video. That is the body cam video. I would like for if y'all don't mind, Chris and Christine, if y'all want to come on so we can discuss this. Y'all come on the screen. I did drop the link. If you want, I'm gonna drop it again so you guys can come on so we can. Hey, Christine.
Hello, Monica. Where's Chris at?
We're going to come on here and Chris probably gonna be here in just a minute, and we're gonna give our honest opinion. We just gonna keep it real, like with this, like this is a very, very unfortunate situation. In this situation, someone was going to die.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it at that. Even if it wasn't Micaiah, it was going to be the person that Micaiah stabbed, and she would have been in jail for the rest of her life. So, you know, it's just an unfortunate situation, and it put the police in a difficult situation. And a lot of people saying that the police should have tased her when when someone is in a fit of rage, all that adrenaline that is rushing, you're not going to feel that. I'm just playing devil advocate. You're not going to feel that. And I'm not saying that he's justified for killing, but he was left with no choice because he sees someone trying to take a life. He's pulled up with someone with a knife. Now, what do you think?
Well, now that I know I know there's more to the story, but in this case, I think a whole lot of people jump to a whole lot of conclusions. But I think that's just the fact that we're just extra sensitive to this because you're always used to white cop shooting and killing black person, black child, black woman, black man, whatever it is, but it usually is somebody of a black or a minority or somebody without melanin because it could be a brown person. So we're just so used to this. But in this case, I think people overlook the fact that the young lady had or the little girl had a knife and she was charging towards somebody. So if she's got a knife and she's charging towards somebody,
that's a weapon. The police have to use
a deadly weapon, a lethal weapon. I'm kind of confused where people are coming from. Where he should have did this, and he doesn't have time to think about all the other things he could do. Like at that point, when she has a lethal weapon, he has to use the appropriate force to get her to stop. And at that point, he doesn't know if a taser is going to work. He wasn't trained to do it that way. He sees a knife. He told her to stop. She didn't stop. She's charging. He had to shoot.
Like at that point, when she
cut the thing down,
he has to use the force to get her to stop. And at that point,
Chris,
gonna work. He wasn't trained to do it that way. He sees a knife. He told her to stop.
Let me mute. Let me know when you unmute. You mute Christine.
Why we mute me?
Because he probably have you running in the background of his computer, and that's probably the reason why we hear you. You got her running on your computer. He probably have you running in the background of his computer,
And that's probably the reason why we hear you.
Let me mute myself.
Are we good?
Chris, you good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Chris, welcome in, everybody. Before we
Hi,
get,
Chris.
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. But listen, make sure you guys, if you guys have not subscribed to Christine in Real Life and King Chris World, make sure you guys subscribe to them.
Don't subscribe to me because I don't be doing nothing no more.
Christine do some, whenever she do some videos, right? But Chris does. He's consistent. Hey, Justin Fonte, how are you?
Hi, Shavante. Yeah, Chris is consistent. I am not consistent. I will tell you that right now.
Chris, he talks about just as much as stuff as I do, putting out different. He advocates a lot for our people. Let me just say that. Chris, what do you think about the video? We're going to talk about the video first, and do you think the police was justified in using that kind of obsessive force? Let me just say that it's not really obsessive force, but discharging his weapon to stop her from stabbing this girl.
This is hard for me because I advocate for our Black and brown skinned people, and I'm really dear to it when it comes to police. This was justified, but the thing is, with justification, was it right?
Mm-hmm.
It was right in the sense of that he was trying to prevent life, because we have to remember that police are taught to shoot to kill. That's their training.
Right.
So in that sense, he did exactly what he was trained to do. But the question is, why they're always trained to kill Black people? This is consistent with them. It was other ways that I believe he could have subdued her. He could have did a leg. He could have used a taser. And I know when he arrived, it's just a matter of time in his.
It was what happened?
But it's just it's one after another where they're just killing Black people, and this has to stop. And they want to say that it's training. Well, let's correct the training. Let's correct how they're trained, because they're trained to kill. They're not trained to stop. They're trained to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And so he did exactly what his training caused him to do. But it seems like that their training they're taught to kill Black people. And then also, before we go on, we have to remember that when they kill Black people and they're trained, it's always a dart. It's always a black dot. So in a sense, it's as though they're trained to kill Black people, because when they go to the shooting range, it's always a black dart.
Mm-hmm.
And it just doesn't make any sense. And like I said, it is justified. And I'm not going to, and we can't say that it's a white or it's a Black thing, because he did not know whether it was a white or Black person when he was arriving. He just react on what he's seen. But it's time out for it. And we can't get comfortable as Black and brown skinned people and give these polices any. We can't give them any slack. We can't let up off them, because at the end of the day, it's still one of our own life that was taken, and this is a constant pattern with them, and their behavior is not changing.
Right. So you saying, like, instead of being taught to how to de-escalate the situation where you don't have to use your gun, what about trying to, I guess, like in this situation, how you feel like the police could have de-escalated? I'm gonna say this though: all those grown folk, and I'm gonna just keep it real, all those grown people that were standing there, watching this go down. Why were they not stopping her or trying to prevent her? Because she was in, as y'all can see, she was enraged. She wasn't in her right mind. She was fed up. And y'all know if you're a News and Views member, you got the video that I'm going to let everyone else hear. But the News and Views member are privy to the stuff that I find, and I am going to play that in a minute. But she was enraged, and when you're enraged like that, it's hard to come down off that 10. Everyone has been in a fit of rage. And like I said,
you're right. She was in a rage, but these white people, they're in rages too. I've seen it several times where they're in rage and they don't shoot to kill them.
True.
They don't shoot to kill them. So it's no excuse of it. And like I say, I don't personally blame the officer, but their training has to be better. And they are trained to kill Black people, and that's what they do.
Yeah. And this you have your rightful opinion on that. It just, what I'm saying? I guess let me say this, the training of killing us because they feel like we are always going to be an aggressor. Like we are considered the aggressive kind of race, right? You know what you're saying? That they trained to kill us because we're aggressive.
No, they're just trying to kill us because we're Black, and they feel as though they're white, they're police, and they say so, and it's okay. Because every Black person is not always enraged when they kill them.
And that's true. Just like
the Black people running away from them when they kill them.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So make it make sense. It's not making any sense.
And I understand that, and I see your viewpoint on that, Chris, and I respect it.
Oh, but let me mute myself. I'm over here drinking wine and hold on, let me mute myself.
So in this instance with her and the police just acting off the instance of him just pulling up and just saying, hey, because I remember him saying, hey, what's going on? And then I do hear also, put it down. Did he say something like that?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
But it seemed like he didn't have a lot of aggression in his voice, or he really was. I thought he wasn't really talking loud, like, hey, put that down.
But see, he was just trying to figure out, I mean, you get on the scene and he's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And he's trying to get control of the scene, and he's trying not to be overly aggressive, because then you got people who be like, oh, he was doing this and he was being, so he was in a no-win situation. He honestly was. He was in a no-win situation.
Right, because if he allowed her to stab her, then how we know that she wasn't gonna die,
Well,
because it seemed like she was gonna use all the force in her body to get whoever this is.
Well, personally, well, you get the rest of the story, then yeah.
But it's just an unfortunate situation. It really is. It's like it's so mind, then and then for the adopted mother to say, oh, she had such a nurturing motherly spirit about herself. Never mind. I'm gonna get on her in a minute. Let me let y'all listen to this.
Monica about to get worked up right quick.
I'm not gonna get worked up, but I'm just going to say this. Okay, guys. So I know everybody is wondering why was she so enraged? Why was she so in this fit of rage, and what happened to cause the police to be called and stuff like this? As you guys know, she is adopted.
Is she adopted or was she fostered?
Oh, I'm sorry. She was fostered. She was not adopted. She was fostered.
Okay, I was about to say, please don't.
I ain't gonna put out false information, child. I'm sorry.
I got you.
Okay, so y'all. Okay, so listen to this, and then we're going. This is Makia's sister. I found this on Facebook, and she is basically telling her sister's story on what happened before the police was called. I want you guys to listen to this and then we're gonna talk about it. I want you guys to listen to this. Y'all gonna hear a lot of explicit language, but listen to it. We're gonna listen to it twice. I know y'all be like, Monka, really? But I want y'all to get it, and I want y'all to get the girl's story and what's going on, why. And this was, let me just say this. These were the girls who she was attacking. Let me just say that. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. And we're gonna listen to it twice, and then y'all tell me what you think.
Sister, y'all on this bitch playing around, and all she had a knife, nigga, because she was trying to protect herself, nigga, from a grown-ass motherfucking woman, bitch. Is you dumb? My bitch is on this bitch playing, and my baby gone, bitch. What you mean? Huh? The fuck? She got this bitch house. She's at her foster lady's house, bitch. It's her, Janaya, and Beautiful. The foster lady got the next grown-ass bitch that used to be her foster kid at the house. This bitch 30 years, 29 years old. Telling my sisters what to do, calling them bitches, bald-headed bitches, all this shit. Starting shit with them. My youngest sister called the police. She like, can y'all get over here, please? These girls is trying to fight us. You know, we don't want to call my dad over here to get shit egg doing. We don't want to get put the fuck up out of here. You feel me? Can y'all come over here, please? Boom. Nobody never comes. Nobody never comes. So they call my dad. My dad got to come out that bitch to come and pick my sister up. Mind y'all been fucking with my sister since the day before yesterday. Calling her all type of names. Doing all that shit, man. My baby's so fucking lovable, man. I'm telling y'all, nigga, she want her to fly. Nigga, she want her to fly. Nigga, this is my lovable sister ever, nigga. She want her to fly. Nigga, she don't be on none of that shit. To know her, man. To know her, you would know. To know her, you would know. Y'all on this bitch playing. Like some shit cool. My bitches at your fucking house. My baby's 16 years old. This bitch 28, 29 years old. You bringing other bitches over there trying to fight her. She didn't call the police. Bro, the same motherfuckers that's supposed to protect. What the fuck did y'all protect? I just lost my motherfucking sister. Y'all on this bitch playing around. All she had a knife, nigga, because she was trying to protect herself, nigga. From a grown-ass motherfucking woman, bitch. Is you dumb? My bitch is on this bitch playing, and my baby gone, bitch. What you mean? Oh, the fuck? She got this bitch house. She's at her foster lady's house, bitch. It's her, Janaya, and Beautiful. The foster lady got the next grown-ass bitch that used to be her foster kid at the house. This bitch 30 years, 29 years old. Telling my sisters what to do, calling them bitches, bald-headed bitches, all this shit. Starting shit with them. My youngest sister called the police. She like, can y'all get over here, please? These girls are trying to fight us. You know, we don't want to call my dad over here to get shit egg doing. You don't want to get put the fuck up out of here. You feel me? Can y'all come over here, please? Boom. Nobody never comes. Nobody never comes. So they call my dad. My dad got to come out that bitch to come and pick my sister up. Mind y'all been fucking with my sister since the day before yesterday. Calling her all type of names. Doing all that shit, man. My baby's so fucking lovable, man. I'm telling y'all, nigga, she want her to fly. Nigga, she want her to fly. Nigga, this is my lovable sister ever, nigga. She want her to fly. Nigga, she don't be on none of that shit. To know her, man. To know her, you would know. To know her, you would know. Y'all on this bitch playing. Like some shit cool. When bitches at your motherfucking house. My baby's 16 years old. This bitch 28, 29 years old. You bringing other bitches over there trying to fight her. She didn't call the police. Y'all the same motherfuckers that's supposed to protect. What the fuck did y'all protect?
Okay, guys, that's it. All right, guys. So that is the beginning.
Is that the oldest sister?
Yes, it must have been the old. Yes, that is her older sister. I'm believing. It just said it was her sister, so it has to be an older sister because she said Janaya, beautiful, and Micaiah. So she has those are her other three. So it was two more additional children that was in the home. And I'm gonna be on home. The foster mother, I'm gonna mean whole home. She is at fault. And then she get her ass. And let me read this comment, then I'm gonna come back. Let me calm down because I don't need to be doing all this cuss. They provoked that girl. She had to defend herself from grown women. So true. So true, just for fun. And they ought to be ashamed to pick on a child. Even though she might look grown, don't mean she is grown. That girl probably been fighting these folks, been dealing with these folks since she got there. And it's the sad part about it, the foster mother gonna call up Ben Crump. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want Black Lives Matter to be a part of some shit. You could have fixed your own goddamn self. Let me just say this. You could have. Why you got these grown ass people in this house while you're fostering children? This your old foster daughter. Why the hell she ain't gone? You could have saved that girl. Like, this girl life is on you, and not the police officer, but on your ass. Because you could have prevented this. You stood there like a goddamn not on the law, watching this girl with this knife, when you should have prevented this shit from the start and kicked that damn 28, 29-year-old girl out your damn house. Them minors, you supposed to protect them. Ooh. Yeah, somebody say something else till I calm down.
I think you summed it up very well, because that's exactly how I feel.
I didn't mean to cuss her out, but like, they would not be in this situation if she wouldn't. She would, you know what I'm saying? Then you call up Ben Crump, got him talking about some shit he don't even know what the hell going on. Y'all know he ain't nothing but after the money, and you think you finna get paid behind this? No, you're not. Your ass need to be sitting in the jail for this girl's death. You and the other two grown ass women too.
Here's my question: why did she?
I feel like the daddy that's the daddy that kicked that grown ass woman. That wasn't a child he kicked. He kicked a grown ass woman. She needed to be a good swift kick in the ass for fucking with a child. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm cussing y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just don't. Whew. I blame the foster mother for this. And then she get on here talking about how she Micaiah was. But Micaiah bus wasn't much to you if you didn't prevent this crap. You supposed to be the one that's seeing after these children, not the 28, 29-year-old.
And why is a 28, 29-year-old why are these grown women calling these little girls bald-headed bitches and stuff? That's where I'm confused. Like, how are you calling?
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Come on. And then y'all want to get up here. Y'all want to riot. Y'all want to protest. Say Black Lives. This is not a Black Lives Matter situation. I'm sorry. It's not. This is not Black Lives Matter, baby. This is just ignorant. This is stupid. This is something that could be prevented if we learn how to be decent human beings and teach our children right from wrong. And if you're gonna foster children, don't foster them for the money. Foster them to make their lives better. I'm fussing, but it's the truth. It's so many kids. That girl probably been fighting all her life because of situations like this. And then he done put this post. Like I said, we are always one bad decision from changing our whole entire life. That's one thing for sure. That's why we have to always keep a level mind. Level head, I mean. I blame the foster mother on this one. I'm sorry.
The
And
foster mother and them two grown women.
them two grown women, that girl was tired. She probably like, I'm tired of
then,
you fooling with me. They probably in the house with her trying to fight her. So she was like, well, since y'all trying to fight me, let me get a weapon to try to protect myself. But see, the police officer, he ain't thinking. He just know that somebody on the car said somebody trying to fight somebody. So I'm rolling up to somebody with a knife. So I'm thinking they be aggressive. It's just a whole messed up situation. It's jacked up.
I agree. It is messed up. And it doesn't make sense to me, because you said that I'm not sure, but you said the foster mom was there, correct?
Let me find her interview and see what she said. Hold on.
I mean, in the body camera, was she in the body camera?
Like, it was adults standing outside. Like when they came around, if you look closely, you want me to pull back up the
No, I'll go back and look at it later, but I'm just trying to.
But when you look at the body cam, you see them the altercation kind of like. But do you see a woman standing there, just standing there, and you see a man. You know what I'm saying?
I saw the man.
He gave them a swift kick in the head. They needed a swift kick in the ass. Okay, and now let me just say this: Columbus, Ohio Police Department, they saying that it's other unlawful things that happened in that video that they're going to charge them for. So I guess him kicking this girl inside the head, the daddy is going to get charged for doing that.
So let me guess. So they not gonna get charged for the two grown women, and the foster mom aren't gonna get charged for harassing and assaulting a minor.
I don't know. We'll see what comes out tomorrow. I just know that the body cam video just shows the killing, of him pulling up, as y'all see, and you see him saying, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "What's going on? What happened?" Because you never know what you might roll upon when you are a police officer. He'd be like, "Hey, like, what's going on? Like, y'all said somebody trying to fight me, and then I see somebody with a knife. Now I got to de-escalate this whole situation. And I see this girl fin to literally stab someone. And the first thing that comes to his mind, because you see him automatically pull the gun when he knocked down when he knocked down that girl, he kind of drawed his gun. Because I guess he didn't know what to do, to expect. But that could have been, to be honest, Chris, you're right. That could have been an opportunity for him to tase her. That could have been the first opportunity when he knocked her down. When she knocked him down, and she went that way, that should have been an opportunity to tase her or pepper spray her. But see, we just be acting out of emotions.
He was just doing what, like Chris said, he was doing what he was trained to do.
Right. Just go ahead and shoot to kill.
Yeah, that's what he was trained to do.
And it is sad that we have to lose our life in instances like this, man. That what pisses me off, because
go ahead. Here's my thing. People ain't waking up to the fact that this Ben Crump character is an ambulance chaser, because he don't even know the whole story, but he gonna get up here talk about he gonna defend or Black Lives Matter.
Defending a lie
with the foster mom. Like, I don't know. I don't like none of this. I don't like the fact that this it's already a powder keg of distrust with the police already. It's already a bad situation, and we already on edge, and there's so much stuff going on, and then to put this cop who ain't just trying to do his job. Like, be honest with you, this is one time I believe a cop was just trying to do his job. He was just trying to do his job, and unfortunately, this young lady, this little girl, because I keep calling her a little girl because she's a little girl to me.
14.
Yeah. 14, 15, she's still a child. She ain't grown.
Yeah, so she unfortunately she's the one that had to lose her life. And then you can hear you can hear the sadness of, you can still hear the sadness and the anger of her sister in her voice when she was talking, and it was just, that just hurt my heart. Like,
Yeah,
that
see,
hurt
and
my heart.
then yeah, right. So, this happened like 30 minutes before the Derek Chauvin's
Verdict.
sentence. And they said here that Benjamin Crump done tweeted, as we breathe a collective sigh of relief today, a community in Columbus felt the sting of another police shooting. Another child lost, another hashtag. And they said that Benjamin Crump said that the child was unarmed. He was misinformed. And they said he hasn't apologized for it yet.
He ain't gonna apologize for it, please.
He's not going to apologize for it. He's not.
He's not.
He's not. Yeah.
We are. If y'all ain't peeped out what Crump
Like,
is about,
he about that money.
If y'all ain't peeped out what Crump is about, then y'all must be the same people that believed everything that Derek Jackson said. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Next. Okay, maybe I should stop drinking this damn wine. But it's true. I'm gonna stand 10 toes strong in what I said on that one, because y'all over here believe anything this man says. He is not the voice of us melanated people. Because why we always gotta have shysters as our collective voice?
So Micaiah Bryant's mother, this is what I just pulled up. It says here that she's looking for answers from the police. Baby, let me tell you, you need to look for answers with the adopted mother.
Or the foster
mama. The foster mom, that's who you need to be asking for questions about. Ask questions.
Yeah, so don't come for the police, because they were just doing what they were. This is one time I honestly can say they were doing what they were supposed to do, and the person needs to answer for this is them two grown ass women and the foster mother, because between those three grown ass women, one of them should have used the brain cell to calm this stuff down. Like, as a foster mother, she should have told them two grown women, y'all need to go somewhere and let me calm this down. Let me figure this out. Y'all need to go on somewhere and come back later, maybe. So, matter of fact, they shouldn't even been in the house in the first damn place. But that's just my opinion. So, what do I know?
That's what I'm saying. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, the police officer was asking, what's going on? And you see the pink, she was coming towards the police officer. See, she was probably going to come up with a whole lot like she ain't did nothing to cause all this. And I hope you listening, because y'all wrong. That girl's life should not have been taken because of y'all. Jealousy. That's all what it is. Y'all jealous because this woman fostering kids probably for money, and y'all want a piece of the pie.
You know what it reminds me of? Cinderella, with the two, or was it the two evil stepsisters and the stepmom? I mean, I shouldn't relate it to that, but I mean, I don't understand how are you a foster mother and you just allow these grown ass women to talk to these children any old kind of way. Like, you supposed to be their line of defense. You supposed to defend them.
Know what I'm saying?
You supposed to have their best interest at heart. I mean, even if you getting paid to do it, like, do a job and do it well. I mean, didn't these little girls already have a bad enough beginning to life? Like, they in foster care, so obviously somewhere else their life has broke down, and that's why they with you. So as their foster mother, why don't y'all? I don't understand people. If y'all ain't gonna foster these kids and help these kids, then don't be foster parents. Destroy your own life. Don't be over here doing this to these kids. Already got it hard enough. Like, get your and I'm just She wrong. Like those two grown ass women and the foster mama, those three people right there are wrong. And it's just sad that this little girl had to lose her life because y'all were doing mess and this little girl couldn't take it no more. Y'all kept messing with that little girl till she had enough. And that's what happens when people have enough sometimes. Because I'm thinking she probably was sitting there taking it for the longest. This is the girl for her to just explode like she.
Yes, it's like she was in a fit of rage, like no one could reason with her, and she wasn't really listening. I have recently been in a situation like that where I had to be held back, like they had to shake me into reality because I had just lost my grip like that.
But see, you're grown. You're a grown woman with cognitive skill sets. That if you don't, a 15-year-old does not have the same understanding of the world and have those same cognitive recollection or that understanding of cause and effect to happen.
Right.
At 15, you don't have the same one as a 28-year-old. They're cooked, so they know better. 28,
and
29, 30.
Why were y'all picking on this girl? Why were y'all picking on her?
They had nothing. They weren't about nothing themselves, I guess. Because if you got to pick on a 15-year-old, that shows a lot about who you are. Like that shows how terrible you are as a person. Because being that I'm older, I sure in the hell don't have time to pick on a 15-year-old.
Yeah. So the death of that girl, the blood of the girl is on the stepmoms.
Foster moms.
Foster moms, yeah.
And like I thought this lady that they were showing, I thought, well, y'all can't see it, but anyway, that's her mother that they're talking about. But the foster mom hasn't came out and said anything yet.
Besides talking to Ben Crump.
Instead of talking, she gonna need Ben Crump to defend her because she might actually be up on some charges for this mess right here.
Yeah, she's not getting no money. She's not getting no money because this was 100% justified. So she's not getting no money out of this. You can't make it. It's no other way because he did exactly what he was trained to do. And like Monica said, it was all because of them. Like, I wonder what actually happened in the house
to make it
coming out. Yeah, I wonder what exactly happened in the house and who called 911.
Who called 911 was one of the baby sisters. It had to be Beautiful or Janiyah. They were the ones, and they called twice. So, and then you heard her say, no one never came. So I guess they were sitting there waiting on the police to come.
Where did she get the knife from? That's my question.
At the house, child. We got a bunch of knives at the house. We trying to cut,
Yeah, but I mean, did she have the knife the whole time when the cop got there? Or did somebody hand it? I don't know. As
far as I can see, when she knocked over the girl, they said she had the knife.
Okay, so
she came out the house with the knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she should have just stayed in the house, but they said that they were trying to. If they stayed there, they was going to come in the house and probably try to jump on. But she should have. She could have stayed in the house, but I guess But then the dad was out there, as you see that the sister said the dad was out there to come and pick her up. So I guess the dad came and the dad tried to defuse of the situation, told her, come on out. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, if they fool with me, I'm going to get a knife and I'm going to cut them. This is my life.
So was the dad the guy that was saying that's a child?
Yeah, that's the dad. That's the one that kicked the other grown woman in her head.
Is that her biological dad?
Yes.
So I wonder why she's not with him.
From what I was just reading, it said the mom lost him and she was in the process of getting the back.
Well, maybe it's one of those situations where the mom is the only one who's ever had custody of them.
Right.
So,
like they're gonna when a child goes into the foster system or something like that, they will ask the dad to give up his right.
I don't think the dad gave up.
Someone said no. The sister said they were trying to get her.
Yeah, so I'm thinking
They was standing out there waiting to fight her then. They was outside waiting to fight her. And she said, I'm gonna get this knife because I'm not gonna fight both of y'all. Y'all grown, y'all gonna hurt me. So she got the knife.
So I'm just curious.
Maybe she was getting the knife so she can get them away from her dad's car so she can get in her dad's car. You know.
So they were just taking. Oh man, this is even worse.
You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy story, and it's sad and it's unfortunate. But this was, as we know, this was destined to happen. Someone that yesterday was gonna lose their life. Either
that's just
or the one in the pink. She left, but her ass should have been the one that did. That should have been gone.
So, oh my God, that poor child. That poor baby. And then for the dad to be there and then see his daughter die. Like see his daughter die when he was trying to defend. Lord, this is just sad all the way around.
And you heard the sister when she said, like, the sister was like, we were trying to act right. We're trying to act right because we didn't want to get put out. We didn't want to get put out. So they've been in multiple foster homes. You caught that, didn't you?
Yeah.
This is just sad all the way around. So I don't know what in Ohio how it works, but I know here with the foster parents, and I think it's somewhere similar, especially with
kids out there home.
Well, I know with the mom before they go into foster care, mom could have gave the permission for another family member to take the kids. So I'm wondering why the dad is not the one that maybe she's spiteful. I don't know, but it's just sad that the dad had to sit there and watch his child die. Like I'm just saying, I'm finding so much sadness in this whole situation.
And I wonder too, did DSS know what was going on in that house? I wonder if she knows that the little girl was being harassed.
That's what I'm saying. Like
they don't. Let me tell you something about DCFS, child. They overworked and underpaid, and they have so many children. They may come check on you maybe once a month, and sometimes every 2 to 3. I'm keeping it all the way with. And y'all know my situation.
This is just sad. Like this is just sad. This is just
maybe once out of if they know them kids are in a good foster place or good home, they ain't gonna come check on them like that. And that's how so many foster kids have lost their lives to child abuse because they don't go check on the kids like they supposed to be doing. And that's real.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
The ones that don't need to be taken are the ones they take. And those are the ones that they check on all the time. Ain't that weird?
Lord, this is okay. Making me sad, making me want to cry.
I'm not sad, I just hate that this is an unfortunate situation because the girl didn't deserve to die. And I feel like this is all on the foster mother. You need to come out the house, Caroline, and go ahead and speak the truth. And if that means you going to jail for negligence or whatever part of her death, you deserve it because you didn't do your part in protecting her.
I don't see where she'll end up going to jail. I just think that this is just going to be something that she has to live with for the rest of her life. But she needs to stop trying to make this a Black Lives Matter situation when it's a bad parent situation.
It really is. Like, this is not Black Lives Matter. And I'm sorry, guys, the ones that feel like, that they feel like this is a Black Lives Matter and they protesting and stuff. Yes, our Black lives do matter. But let me say this. We have to act like our Black lives matter.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't nobody else gonna believe it matters until we start believing. Until we start acting like we matter.
Right. So how can you expect another race to respect your Black life if you're taking your own lives? You're taking your own Black life in situations like this. And being jealous of one another, envious one another. Everyone has the same opportunities to get an education and make something out of themselves. What you choose to do with your life is all upon you. If you want to be out there in the street and be about the sword, when you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
True.
Or in Derek Jackson's case, you live by herpes, you die by the herpes. I'm sorry. That was just a philosophy that just came to me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Christine, why did you say stuff?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Well, okay, I did mean to say. I'm gonna take jabs at that dude every time I get a chance. Mm-hmm.
Right. Because like it was a article that came out about this little 6-7-year-old girl. I know y'all heard about it in Chicago, and she had got shot and killed with her dad at a McDonald's drive-thru in Chicago. I mean, that was game related.
The only one I heard about was the little boy in was he in Chicago? Yeah, the little boy in Chicago.
Yeah, I was gonna report on that, but there was showing but yesterday, and then Jello took over my live, so I could talk about that.
I told you it was Jayla's news and reviews that night, but you didn't believe me. Mm-hmm. Till she was putting her feet up there and showing us her little pedicure. Mm-hmm.
Well, she is asleep, honey. My child is asleep.
Oh, yeah. That's the last child I heard about was the little boy.
Yeah, and you know what? The sad part about it, he was a little Mexican boy. He had his hand up, and they swear
up and down that he had a gun.
Yeah, he had nothing.
I'm like, how
like 12?
He 13.
12, 13. I'm close, child.
It's just amazing to me that they use the same narrative that they use when they kill a black child. They use the same narrative when they kill a brown child. It's the same narrative. Because I guarantee it was a little white boy, they wouldn't have shot him. And I got upset about that case with that young man because that little boy, because then they're like, oh, I read somewhere where somebody was talking about, oh, he's 13. What kind of parents has he got to be letting him out the house at 2:00 in the morning? Why don't you mind your business? How about you worry about why he got killed instead of the lies that they told, instead of why he was out at 2? Hell, we were on quarantine. That little boy ain't had nothing better to do. God damn it. Mind your damn business.
He ain't breaking nobody's house. He ain't killing nobody. Then let the boy walk.
I mean, obviously his parents trust him because I think he was with his uncle. So obviously his parents were thinking that he was in the custody of his uncle, and that's what was going on. So his parents may not have known everything they were doing at 2:00 in the morning, but
they said that he was in a game.
He was sneaking off and do stuff, child. When they get a certain 13 years old, they will sneak off and do stuff. They'll be walking the street trying to get with their little friends to ride a bike. Go to the park at night.
I got a little 12-year-old niece, so yeah, I know she be doing the most. And now that I gave her,
he was in a game.
They said he was in a game.
Yeah, they said that he was in a game.
But can we believe that though?
I am Coes. Please pray for my city. What happened in Knoxville, Tennessee, boo? What kind of girl? What?
Yeah, they said that he was in a gang. They said that he had trouble history with the police.
But he was still unarmed.
But he was still
a troubled child.
Okay, he could have been a troubled child, but he, once again, I reiterate, he's a child.
They could have just handcuffed him and thrown him in the car and tell the parent to come get him.
It kind of reminds me of the one little girl that we talked about, the little black girl that got pepper sprayed
in Rochester, New York.
Yeah, mm-hmm. they're talking about why don't you stop acting? She goes, I am a child. Exactly. He's a 13-year-old child.
They're not thinking like that. They're thinking this is an adult.
But they okay. Maybe the problem is that some of these non-melanated cops don't see themselves in these children.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason why they so lax with non-melanated white kids, or I said non-melanated, I just add words. These
Yeah,
white kids, the reason why maybe they so relaxed when with the little white kid that may have a gun is because they see themselves in that white kid, because they could see themselves as that white child, versus like the little Mexican child or black child. They don't see themselves like that. They just think of us as animals or something, or savages. You know, all those whistles that they use to describe us.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. This is referring to what I am Colette is saying. She says here that an altercation that led to the shooting that took the life of a 17-year-old Austin East Magnet High School student and wounded a Knoxville police officer, and it took 11 seconds for this to happen. Um, it says when the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation looked into this shooting, based on the body cam video and other evidence, they said that the officer was justified when he fired 2 shots in that bathroom, and that he acted in his own self-defense and in the defense of other officers. So let me see here. I'm gonna look at this video right quick.
What kind of message? See,
This is an SRO officer.
this is ridiculous.
So they
Like,
said they intended to arrest this young boy on domestic violence. So his girlfriend. Hold on, let me go take it back. Let me take it back. Hold on, because I ain't reading the whole article. Okay, it says here Brian Baldwin and Lieutenant Stanley Cash, after the mother of Thompson's girlfriend filed a domestic violence complaint against him. So he was hitting on his girlfriend. And she and her daughter said Thompson physically injured her earlier in that day at the school. And it wasn't the first time. So why these teachers ain't paying attention that this girl is getting hit by this boy? They intended to arrest Thompson on the domestic violence complaint, and he knew that they were coming to arrest him. And the three met another SIO outside the school, who led them to the security officer where they tried to locate him on the school's cameras. They learned he was likely hanging out in the bathroom. They also pointed out that while the officer knew that Thompson was known to carry a gun, so he was carrying a gun at the school, they had no reason to believe he had it with him at school. So the body cam was sworn by all 4 of those police officers that were involved. Both cameras came off during the scuffle with Thompson. So while they were trying to apprehend him, the body cam video stopped. And one of the cameras wasn't working. The body cam videos do show that the 4 officers entered the bathroom, and Thompson is sitting in the bathroom stall with the door open on his phone. They ordered him to get up, and he put his hand in the front pocket of his hoodie as he stands. Then it says here, one of the officers take his left hand, but SRO Wilson is struggling to get Thompson to remove his right hand from his hoodie. And one of the other officers said he could see the barrel of a gun pointing at him from inside the hoodie pocket. So, child, this boy finna shoot this graveyard dead. It's over with. I ain't gonna read nothing further.
So
they were justified. That's not a Black Lives Matter thing. Don't try to make that a black. If he had a gun, he would be on. First of all, you shouldn't be hitting on nobody's child that you didn't help create.
Say it again. Say it again.
We got to. Lord, I pray that He just teaches me as a mother to raise my child, my son, and my daughter the correct way. Keep my son out the streets. Ain't none in these streets for problems. Teach them the right things.
What
As,
they say? Ain't nothing open after 11 o'clock but legs and sorry, once again, one of those things.
what?
What is that saying? Ain't nothing open. Ain't nothing open
up out after 11 o'clock, but trouble and sex. I always know it was just
something
sex.
about, I heard it was nothing open after 11 o'clock but legs and something else. And I was like, what does that mean?
Legs and legs.
Legs and something. And I was like, what are you talking about legs? I didn't catch on to that till I was older.
So I am Colette said they said he didn't have a gun though. They said he was trying to get out of a gang. These three different sides of the story though. It's just too much. But Shapante said yes, legs. Oh,
I know what it was. Ain't nothing open after 11 o'clock but legs in the liquor store.
yeah. No, my liquor store closed at 10. I don't know about y'all.
Ours don't close till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Child, no. They don't play that down here in Mississippi, child. We barely can get some to go, but they done cancel the to go drinks now. Can't even get a drink to go.
Oh, ours is still good till 2023. So we gonna be high and drunk up here in Washington.
Child, I might need to move.
High, drunk, and quarantine. Thank you very much, Jesus.
Child, here in Mississippi, our governor, child.
That's probably why I'm crazy like I am up here in crazy.
He making it all about. Look, Chris gonna put legs and 7-Eleven. Really? Chris gonna put legs and 7-Eleven.
Oh Lord.
You talking about, oh Lord.
That is true though, you know, the legs and the
But I hope they figure that situation out. I am Colette. It sound like a mess. It sound like a mess.
It sound like a bunch of messes going on like everywhere.
Every day is a different shooting and a different situation.
They're just trying to make us numb to this. Like,
yeah, and let me just tell you this, it's better for y'all. If you ain't got nothing productive to go to do and you ain't working and trying to vacation and nothing like that, stay at home.
I know that's what I do.
I don't deal with them. This is the reason why I don't deal with a lot of people. Because people are envious, people are jealous. There's people will try to take things you have. People will lie on you, manipulate you. And I don't have time for that. So I deal with the ones I deal with, and that's it. You know, I don't deal with a lot of people. And there's a reason why. These situations like this is the reason why. Stay to yourself.
And you got kids to worry about too. So
right. When you have kids to raise and food to put on the table, you ain't got time for no mess. If you ain't trying to contribute, you ain't trying to contribute. Yeah, bye.
These people, I don't know what's going on these days. Everybody seems to be having some serious problems, and
I think that, you know what I'm saying, everybody talking about putting it on the quarantine, but everybody been living their life. Everybody been living their life. It's just circumstances happen and unfortunate situations happen, and sometimes these situations can be prevented if we act accordingly. And that means with this situation with Ma'Khia Bryant, the foster mother should have kicked out. She should have never had those grown individuals in her home foster children.
That is so true. Oh, the rooster is probably the Jamie Foxx.
Who?
Oh, sorry, Masked Singer. You know me, I be multitasking. You know I ain't. You know
I'm like, who? Look, I'm like, who and what?
Yeah, I you know me multitasking.
I'm not a good multitasker. Let me do one thing at a time, child. My mind, like you could be talking to me, I done tune you completely out. I'm on my phone, and you be like, "Mom, you hear me?" When I say what? What did you
Yeah,
say?
no. I
That's
just
why I'm not a
want
multitasking child.
my brain is always moving and doing way too much. That's why it's hard for me to sleep.
Child, you might need to.
Mm-mm.
You sure you don't have ADD or ADHD?
Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I know I do.
I am Colette. Don't be scared. Situations occur, and it just we have to. Everybody has their own little rightful opinion about it, and ain't nothing wrong with people having an opinion about situations that occur in our world. But we have to know on how to respond to those things, and we know, you know, we whatever is going on, we have to take it and we try to put it in our mind and still try to live our life, even though those things has happened. You know, but a lot of stuff is just these days it's been happening so unfortunate. Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. All started with Trayvon Martin. To me, in my eyes, it all started with Trayvon Martin.
No, it's all started with Rodney King. Let's take it all the way
Oh
back.
yeah, okay. Let's take it back to the back to the back to the back.
Because that was the first one they videotaped, and those four cops got away with it, trying to say that man was doing 100 in a Hyundai Excel. You stop lying. My ex, one of the boys I used to mess with, had one. That damn thing, if it went over 70 miles an hour, that thing would shake apart and damn near fall apart. Like, stop playing with. I don't know if y'all remember that old car, but look, that dang thing was a piece of trash. But yeah, I don't know. Don't be scared to go out. I'm just saying, just be conscious of your surroundings.
Right.
That's what I do.
Be
I'm very,
careful who you deal with, child.
and that's another thing. Limit who you deal with. Know the people you deal with, and just be aware of your surroundings. Don't put yourself in no
And I
kind
ain't
of
just talking
situation.
about. I'm gonna be real and take away you won't take. Be careful in this world and on YouTube. Be careful.
Mm, I'm a tiptoe over there.
Be careful.
Mm, what,
YouTube can be very messy. Very, very messy.
oh, y'all ain't figured that out while watching Tasha K?
I didn't figure it out till my first 6, 7, 8 months when on here whew, but it's
See,
okay.
that's probably why I'm inconsistent with
Really,
my
really,
videos.
Chris, really, you. Let me tell you something, Chris. Nobody will recommend reeling to anyone. They said they don't even recommend reeling to a dog.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What? You need to get on methylphenidate. What's that? Oh, he said really. Don't need no really. I might want to really. Mm-mm.
I just know I just kind of keep myself, entertain myself, drink my wine.
Child.
Okay, I make it sound like I'm always drinking wine, but really I'm not, because a lot of times I'm drinking water.
Child. Well, I'm out. I was out of wine, so I had to drink me a cocktail.
She said I was out of wine. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't like. Sometimes you just need something to like relax for the day. You know, like
Monster.
it just you know a girl work, a girl work.
Oh, so, oh man,
I know I'm finna. Okay, guys, so I'm
I
about to get out of here. Um,
I'm about to charge my phone.
ain't nothing wrong with it, Chris. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, guys, thank y'all, Christine and Chris, for coming on here and giving your commentary on what you think of this. Y'all, please pray for Matthias Bryant's family that they find peace. Um, hopefully, the right people will be charged with her murder. And that's not the police officer.
And that just
In your mind.
I think we just need to pray for all of us as a whole, for some peace, for some peace.
I'm just angry at the foster mother. Y'all know I am.
Yeah, I know. We know. I am too. I'm just
really angry at her. This could all been prevented.
Yeah, I agree. But at this point in time in life, is I'm just gonna pray for peace for everybody.
Yeah, and those two grown folk that sit up there and try to fight that girl. I hope
maybe not so much peace for them, but
I hope y'all feel mighty, mighty bad. And I hope her spirit haunts your ass every damn day.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I hope Ben go ahead and sit his behind down somewhere.
Yes, thank you, Chris.
Ben Crump, yeah, he needs to go sit down somewhere because that's not this type of case right here. It's a case of bad parenting.
Yes. Say it again, Chris. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe we should write him a letter. Dear Mr. Crump.
He worried about Dante Wright, Jacob Blake, and whoever else.
Dear Mr. Crump, can you please sit your butt in the back, way back, way back of the bus? Matter of fact, I need you to sit in the bathroom in the back of the bus on the Greyhound and lock the door. Somebody lock the door from the outside so he can't get out. Thank you. Sincerely, Christine.
Yeah, these parents, that grown people in this situation are just some horrible people, and I hope they live with this, and I hope they see this repeatedly every time they close their eyes. They see what they did to this little girl. She lost her life for no reason
because of jealousy.
Yeah,
I foster mom. Okay, she's somebody else's foster mama, and then it's probably just for a check. I just pray that foster mother opens her eyes and realize what happened.
And I hope she don't have any more foster kids there, because if she do, they need to get all of them out of her care.
You know, the other two sisters, Janiyah and Beautiful, they were with Micaiah.
So she was fostering all of them.
Yes.
I hope they're out of that home, because that's not a safe home.
But see, the police don't know that situation though. From what they ain't said nothing else about why they were called. They ain't said nothing else. It's all about the girl being shot. But and see, that's the crazy part about it. You have to get the full story instead of just saying what happened. You know, just like what they did with George Floyd, how he went to the store and blah blah blah. But see, Derek Chauvin, he did too much. But with this situation, we know for a fact that something caused this young girl to act out in rage. And we got it. And the question is, what happened after the police shot her? Okay, she got removed and all that, but what happened to the foster home? Did DCFS come in and remove the children from the home? We never heard anything. They just said they released her name and they said she was being fostered by DCFS. That's all we.
Yeah.
So, you know, like hopefully more information come out. Y'all know if I get it, you know, I'll give it to you. But you know, make sure if you want to be a part of the news and views group, all you have to do is press the join button. And any information, it could be any kind of information that I get that I want to share with you guys. I share a lot with my news and views group.
She do.
And so make sure if you want to get like more behind the scenes stuff that goes on that I find out, all you have to do is join. Or if you are an Apple user, all you have to do is press the link in the description box. I'm about to get out of here so I can go. I got to go to work in the morning. So y'all have a good night. God bless each and every one of you guys. Thank you, Christine and Chris. If y'all have not subscribed to King Chris World and Christine in real life, make sure y'all subscribe to them. As well, guys, shout out to my News and Views members. Make sure y'all connect to them as well. I am Colette, King Chris World, ASMR with Dominique and Christine. So y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all on tomorrow. You never know what might be happening tomorrow that we got to talk about it. So have a good night. See y'all on tomorrow.